No sound on yet, but we will have sound eventually. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board. And it is another Volcano Eruption live stream. I'm your host, DrFox2000, located here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, about 7,000 kilometers away from Cumbre Vieja volcano in La Palma on the Canary Islands, which suits me just fine as this thing is still active and doing its thing. I see we have a lot of people in the channel already. Welcome to our Saturday show. Of course, we're starting a little bit earlier today to facilitate and have those good people in Europe have a little earlier start to the stream. Otherwise, it ends up being too late for them. And we will get on to today's events right away. First off, I'm going to say welcome to everyone, and then of course welcome to my moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, Paulzilla may be sleeping yet. He pulled an all-nighter, so that's okay. And CND boy, I don't know if he was in here, but he probably will be. So anyway, welcome. I'm just double checking, making sure I actually have audio here. Nobody has said, hey, sounds good. Somebody give me a couple thumbs up together just to make sure I am here and talking, because sometimes there we go, one fish did it, right on. Audio is working, thank you, and that's what I needed to know. Otherwise, I am kind of going, okay, what the heck is going on? But anyway, let's see. So, yeah, we welcomed our moderators and we welcomed all the good people. And, of course, we all know who was first again. Okay? But we do have some breaking news in regards to that. We will be showing you something shortly here. First off, I will give him his cookies, and you all know who that is. I don't have to say, and I'm sure you know. Of course, there we go. Okay, so new fisher? No, not a new fisher, Miss Lobo Bob. We're still busy giving cookies out here, so let's do that first. And there goes the cookies, and we all know who does that, right? And he's been at it again. By the way, breaking news, we managed to snap a picture of what Lucas's living room looks like. And this is right from our faithful elf, Annie. And she has captured this image. And we know what's going on in Lucas's living room. Right there. That's what it is. And when you have that for your Christmas tree, you know you are indeed the Cookie Monster. It definitely is in Lucas's living room, and this is what we are seeing. And I didn't make this up. This is not photoshopped, you guys. Anyway, I love it, and thank you, Annie. It is awesome. Okay, so Lucas, Lucas, you left the door unlocked. Where have I heard that before, huh? Oh, oh, this is all good. Oh, good. What, spam? Who's got spam? We don't have spam here. Anyway, let's get back to where we need to be. And of course, we are watching the flow of the material coming down the hill As we know, we had a lot of material in the last couple of days there, just before it stopped throwing out the large amounts. It is still erupting lava, so that is not... I have heard that somewhere. Yeah, you have, Lucas. You've heard it before. A matter of fact, I think those were words well spoken by you. Anyway, gotta love it, gotta love it. Lots of fun. And is this to the south? No, this is still going to the west, Linda Schoof. And we will try to give you a little bit more of an idea where that actually is in mere seconds. If we go flip over to the map, and I will get my thing on the map here, and from what I'm surmising, it is in this area, and that is where I think this is. I'm not 100% sure, but it's this little island that hadn't been covered yet, and that may be where it is. It may even be down just a little bit further. I'm not 100% certain, but when we look at that scene, that's kind of what it looks like. We do still see the lights in the background, so I'm kind of wondering if that's the right spot. But they definitely have power in the back there, so it makes me wonder exactly where it is. So if we're looking at that map again, you know, I don't see anything around the back side here that has lights. So I'm wondering, it could even be this front stuff getting buried here, and we're seeing lights from this area, or perhaps from this. I don't know, but it's right in here somewhere is where they've zoomed in, and that's what I'm assuming it is. We know it's not further over on this side because, first off, you can't see that direction from with that camera, right? I think that's the one that's in the harbor, so it's looking up this way somewhere. And if it was in this spot, we probably wouldn't see it because it'd be cut off, or slightly cut off. So anyway, Barbarian, I'll spam already. How come you put so many spams in there? Okay. Anyway, let's get it back on the well, it's not the volcano, it's the lava flow is what we're watching. And the other area is showing this particular lava flow. And just to go around the cameras, and of course this one here is of the cone, but you don't see a heck of a lot. Actually, right now it's glowing again, which is more than we had for the last few minutes. So it looks pretty awesome. And a quick peek up top here just to see what it looks like from the aerial kind of view from up on at the observatory. And of course, in this picture, our volcano is down right in here. Some of these lights here are from the city and so on, but there is also still lighting from the lava stream. So pretty cool to see, and I'm glad that it's a little clearer there tonight above the low-lying clouds that are created. Linda Schoof, very likely lava flow out, or lava tube outflow, because we're not seeing, if you're looking in this particular scene again, we're not seeing anything, and I hope I got my whiteboard in the right spot, in this area over here. So there's nothing, I don't see anything, so it has to be something underneath pushing through and doing its thing as far as the actual flow. So let's see what else we got here. I want to make sure that is off. Okay, got it. Anyway, so in other, well, actually I should say hi to you guys first. I'm gonna do that. So obviously we know Lucas Snow got the cookies. We've seen what his living room looks like. Anyway, the Cookie Monster tree really is a dead giveaway. Lucas, you might consider seeking some help. I'm kidding. And Lucas is a pretty good guy, so we won't worry about that. Anyway, welcome to Lucas since he was first. Wormhand also in, as well as Kevin Haynes. Reptilos, welcome. Dodger in the house. Teresa is back. Maria is back. Montoma, welcome. Let's see, of course we got Kevin Haynes, I think I said that. Linda Schoof is here. Juliet is back. Ez is in the house. Barbarian, of course, is here. Layla also here. Welcome. Tom made it back. Welcome. And Juliet is there. Joker Ace. Bog Caddy is back as well. Sue Hayes. And going up some more. Sherry Hewitt. And let's see, of course we said Annie already, so welcome and thank you, Annie, for that wonderful shot of Lucas's living room tree. Thought that was pretty awesome. Gary Cox also on the channel. Terry Curry as well. Welcome you guys. Miss Lobo Bob is here as well. Let's see, who else? Going up some more. Tina Sassy, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. Diane Michael also here. Stan Wingfield, welcome. Glad to have you back. Seawolf Chris as well. Good to see you again. Judy McClelland. Christopher is also back in here. Jojo, welcome back. And let's see, who else? Sharon. Let's see, there's a few more here. Henry Nelson, welcome. We got Linda earlier there. Grandma B, welcome back. And who else? Diana, I don't know if I mentioned your name already, but welcome. Glad you're here. And Dodger, I think we got you. And going up a little bit more, Wessex Dragon, also in the house. And let's see, just trying to read the names, just scrolling pretty quick. T. Luke, welcome, glad to have you on board. Pat Murphy also here. And we got, Diana and Diane Michael. So we got both of those. Phyllis Johnson also here. Good to have you on board. One Fish is back. And Nancy... okay, Nancy still didn't get her power back. Nancy Buchanan, hope you get your power back and stay warm. And she's in a snowstorm right now, apparently. So, Minerva, I hope I said that right. Welcome, I'm glad to have you on board. Sherry Fisher, also back in the house, as well as, let's see, who else is here? We see lots of names. Garabandal, there we go, is one of them. And I'm right at the top here. And Jim Miller, also back in the house. What's That Funny Smell is here, as well as Dominique. And glad to have you on board. And I think Patriot Roydy back as well. Colin Taylor in the house. Rafe Chemis, I hope I pronounced that correctly. And let's see who else. Peter Hoogstein is back. Welcome. Headley Man BC. I actually got a question for you. How's the Similkameen doing, and is it flooding? Just a curious question. Maybe you can answer that somewhere down below. Kate, also back in the house. Anna Wallner, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And I think I've got most of the good names. If I did happen to miss you and didn't call your name out, don't panic. We got Masa, also, or Musa, welcome. And Honestly Skeptical also in here. Endgame and Dave Kruk, welcome you guys. Glad to have you on board. Let's see. Yeah, most of you should be there. Okay, so anyway, Yeah, the big thing with this today is it has been kind of doing its thing, but doing it slowly. So if we actually go, why is this not live? That should be live. Oh boy. There, that's live. Okay, but now I'm going to go back in time. Anyway, we see that fire on there, and I just wanted to go back to just after they moved the camera and zoomed in on it. Actually, let's start with as far back as we can go on this one. So this is almost 12 hours ago, and this is just to give you a little bit of an idea of what's been happening during the day. And as we see, some of the off-gassing isn't very heavy because we don't see a lot of stuff. Marty McFly, oh, okay. Okay, second coming. No. Third one or fourth one or... Anyhow, as things progressed, they did zoom back in on the volcano, and there you can see that what we're seeing coming out of it is a lot of steam, and you can see that right there. It is doing a fantastic job, not so much in the terms of throwing out lava, but it is definitely still steaming. And we did see dark stuff coming out earlier as well, but not quite as much. And this is just moving. That's about 11 hours ago right there. And let's see, and if we put it here, we can watch this guy go by. I don't think this is called no smoking. I think this is the different vessel, but we can watch that float past real quick. It's kind of a neat thing to see. It looks like some kind of tanker. Anybody got any ideas on what that thing is? Looks like a tanker to me. I don't know if maybe it's something that they're gonna vacuum all the lava ashes up with and haul them away or something. I have no idea. Okay, Kate, thank you for your input. I am learning while enjoying. Glad you are. And yes, that is our ship called No Smoking as it's going by. And I'm not sure what they actually are delivering. Maybe gas or something. But anyway, don't be smoking when that ship is there. And I think somebody forgot to tell the volcano that, because if you look in the background, what do you see? A lot of smoke. And the plume is going up. Now, speaking of that plume, a lot of that is being generated in behind around the back side of that thing. And if you look, actually, you can kind of sort of see there's a little bit of outflow right there in that little arrow. So I'm wondering if we have some vent holes there that may be causing some of that. It's interesting to see, but oh, now we got the light from up here shining down, shining to the end of the rainbow. The pot of gold is there. Quick, go get it. And all cool. So anyway, okay, let's let that ship go by. And don't smoke while that thing is going by. I don't want to blow up. Even my cigarette's not lit. Okay. Yep, light shaft. And that light shaft has disappeared. They closed it up. Somebody got the pot of gold. Gets on drone, fly me. Yeah. Oh, they moved it. I see the rays are now hitting here. The pot of gold is moved. And we better go get it. Uh-oh, it's taken off again. Anyway, it looks pretty cool to see. Yeah, those are what scalar arrays. Okay, tough to pronounce. I'll have to get my verbiage working on that one. Thanks, Barbarian. I call them rays of sunshine. That's a lot easier. Anyhow, as that boat is finished going by, we will continue on here. So let's go to about 10 hours ago, and they were looking back to the other area. Didn't see as much. 9.5 hours ago, we still see quite a bit of smoking happening on the ends here, and of course on the other one there, as well as over there, indicating that there is still hot lava present, or being cooled down, or off gassing because it's hitting the cold water, right? So don't breathe that smoke. It's not good for you. And I do believe our TARDIS is still intact. Nothing happened to it, but we won't go look for it right now. I want to get through this a little bit quicker here. I have something else that we want to talk about, and that's other volcanoes. Here was when they were zooming in on that lava flow, and like I say, I wasn't sure exactly where that is, so maybe it'll show up a little bit later here, but they were, if we can tell from what they were doing. Let's see if we move along here. Okay, this was about 5.5 hours ago, and they were taking a shot of it. You know, that almost looks like, I'm kind of not 100% sure now at all to see where that is, because we do see dead-ended lava here, and we do see the lava side here. So I'm wondering, and then it looks like we got lava over there. I'm not sure if I'm correct with my assumptions, but that dead-ended lava right there makes you wonder what where that actually is when we're looking at the other map. And if we look in here, let's see if we zoom in on that map, is that this dead-ended lava, and we're looking at somewhere over here, so this area. So that's probably what it is, and then what we're seeing is this in the background. That would make sense if that's actually what we got, and I think so. I'm not 100% sure if that's exactly where it is, but maybe we're seeing these in the background. That could be what that is. It's all depends on what kind of angle you're looking at with the camera. So if it's coming across this way and you're seeing that, that would make sense to me. Okay, so anyway, that is on there. I want to get back to that screen. There we go. And we'll move along a little bit more. Let's see, another, so this was about 4 hours ago. Volcano is still smoking a fair amount. Now we did see some lava down in the front in this area, just a tiny little lava flow. Let's see if we can get it a little bit further ahead. Just wanted to point these guys out in case you didn't see them. Alien ships that landed there. I don't know how they got there. But anyway, they're there. And let's move this ahead a little bit slowly so we can actually capture this. Okay, so that's about 3.5 hours ago. And it was still smoking pretty good then. Let's see if we get, should be somewhere right around here that we seen there was more lava flowing again. And that's something, it shifted a little bit there, and I kind of lost track of the time on it, because I had it about 2 hours ago. There you can see that lava is at the flow down on the bottom. Of course, it must be windy there where the camera is, because that thing's sure shaking. So anyway, that looks pretty good, but I wanted to get back to seeing, oh, maybe that's when they showed this all the way through when we actually ended up getting the fire in there and everything. And it burned pretty good. That whole area was going up in flames, unfortunately. So not the greatest stuff, but that's, you know, it's at least it's containing itself to the area that's already affected, and that's probably best. And anyway, we'll go ahead a little bit more here. 2.5 hours ago, let's see, right about there, yeah, and it shows you how much lava is still sitting there and coming through, and you see the height of the lava, the very light colored stuff obviously is the lava, and when you take a look at the size of the trees and stuff, you know that that is still about 10 meters tall, probably 30 feet, you know, somewhere between 20 and 30 feet, so 8 to 10 meters, something like that, and definitely has issues, right? So it's going to continue to push forward and bulldoze over most of that stuff. That's a little bit brighter there, keeps going, and anyway, let's see, it got really bright there as things are burning. And again, the other thing that can cause that is certain types of clouds allows a little bit more light to be reflected. So pretty cool. Yeah, D. Anderson, we are going to talk about that right next. And I want to throw something at you there. I just wanted to cover what this is doing right now. So this is live again on here, just so we know. And that is our upstream lava flow. And right now, that's what we're seeing on the cone. You can barely make out the top edge of the cone, slight glow up there from this camera angle. Anyway, since D brought it up, I will go over there, and we will see what we can come up with. And again, I have to do this. I have to go through this other scene here. That was Lucas's living room. So if you happen to see it, that is Lucas's place. All right, first off, let's talk about where this is. And it's Indonesia, and it's Mount Semeru in Indonesia. And I zoomed into it. It's on the island of Java. It's actually what they refer to as East Java. And this thing has erupted multiple times before. That whole area is seismically active, of course, because it is part of the Ring of Fire, and it kind of lets you know what's going on. So having said that, this is some of the footage that I was able to get today, and I think I started in the wrong place. I have to rewind it. My bad. There we go. Okay, we'll let it play from here. And this is after it was erupting. You can see the pyroclastic material being ejected there. It is, the clouds are going way up, so it's definitely doing its thing. Here's somebody being fairly close. This is a different video, but I had to kind of crop these all to keep them the same, multiple sources. So this thing is definitely going off, and people were running for their lives, which is pretty bad in that sense. And I don't want to sound bad here, but so far one confirmed death because of this volcano. And Mount Semeru, or Semeru, it's not the first life that that volcano has taken in the past years, and it continues to stand up to its thing. There's another one to just hide automatically. That whatever it is. Anyway, yeah, deleted pig, yeah, hidden by Piggy, good, thank you. Yeah, so there you can see how that thing is actually shooting up that pyroclastic cloud, and it is doing a pretty nasty job. So I wouldn't want to be there where those guys are taking that video from. But I'm surprised that they can actually be that close. I'd be a little bit on the weary side, and my long zoom lens would keep me far enough away to see that kind of thing. Wow, you know, it's incredible to see. Anyway, here you see people running for their lives. You see that wall of pyroclastic cloud coming at them, and definitely I would be booking it out of there myself, right? Because man, that's not what you want to see. So and yeah, I don't know, some of these scenes here, like I said, they were moving the camera around a whole bunch, and hard to make out what it was since things are swinging around, but you can see the mud and everything else, and the broken roads down there, and obviously some bridges got taken out, things like that. So and there's some of the flow coming down, where you have very hot steamy water with all that other pyroclastic material that it's being pushed out all at once. That is what kills people. So anyway, I wanted to throw that in there just so you kind of see what's going on there. And of course that I guess Mount Semeru or Semeru, however you pronounce it. And of course, again, that is in Indonesia, on the island of Java, on the what they call, the area is called East Java. So that is pretty cool. Okay, Dr. Fox, I have read both that the government had warned them ahead, and that they hadn't. Oh, well, that's kind of weird. If the government says get out and nobody paid attention, it's bad. So anyway, not much a person can do about the eruption itself. It's just this is what we see and what we report, so that is what it is. That's why there were reports and videos of it erupting west of the cemetery on the south end. Okay, Robert, thank you. And anyway, I'm looking at the time here, and we are getting close to break time. Just wanted to pop around and look at our camera views again here, and don't see too much coming from the cone. Just barely see anything there. We actually have a few sparkles. So a few sparkles, it's better than no sparkles. And we'll go to this for a second. Yeah, lava is still flowing, and back to the area down below there, kind of halfway between Mount La Laguna and Mount Tudoki, and that's almost in between them and doing its thing. So that Java volcano is huge. Yes, it is a very, very large volcano, and it's erupted multiple times, and I think they put down last eruption was 2010. So you know, it's not like this thing has never gone off. It goes off on a regular basis. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. Anyway, since that was happening today, I also been keeping a very close eye on what is going on in Iceland, and we will talk about Iceland when I come back from my break. So for right now, I am going to say welcome to all those good people who I've not named yet, like Penny Lane or Laura Rennie and Aurelio. Welcome back. Kate is still here. Good to see you. And Robert Booton also here. Sherry Hewitt, Jack and Timberlake. And glad to have you guys on board. If there's a few that I missed, don't panic. Maui Me is there. Yes, run. You want to stay away from that. And anyway, I see there's a few others that had been removed there, which is fine. We don't like those bad things. Sarah Miles is also back in the channel. Welcome, Sarah. And anyway, glad to have everyone here. And so if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, please do hit that like button. I see we got well, less likes than we have people, so more than half of you aren't enjoying the show. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, Iceman Coffee, couple thumbs up there, right on. And Hans, hello everyone, hello Dr. Fox, welcome Hans. And anyway, I'm gonna go take that break, so if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do hit it. It really does help out with the YouTube analytics. And also, if you are liking what we are doing here and you enjoy the stream and the good audience that is very, very kind and fun-loving, then we will continue doing that. But please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell notification. That way you will be notified when we go live. And let's see, if you need to know when the times are for the stream, you can take a look down in the description. I have multiple time zones in there that you can kind of use to figure out your time for yourselves. We are a worldwide stream. We have people from all around the world, Europe, Australia, and of course US, Canada, South America. So if you're in here, we all do speak English, and that is the language of choice for this stream. I don't mind people occasionally saying, you know, hola or guten Abend or something in a different language, but let's keep it to English after that. And please remember, no more than about 5 emojis. If you're doing things, we don't need to be overwhelmed. Tom Truelove also in here. Welcome, Tom. And anyway, that's all my preaching for right now. I am going to go take a 5-minute break. Please don't go away. And Raptilus, guten Abend. Super Graham 22, welcome, glad to have you on board, as well as Carol Gilbert. And I'm gonna go take a break for 5 minutes. Stick around, you guys. I'll leave it on this particular scene. Actually, hang on, maybe we'll take a look and see what the split screen looks like. Maybe we can leave it there. Yeah, we can leave it on this one so you guys can have the 4 views. I think that'll help out. I'm gonna go take that break. Keep smiling, play nice in the lava fields, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, I've got the microphone back on, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. So, welcome to those who just joined. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. And we are presently looking at 4 views of what's happening in Palma. Top left is the lava flow kind of midstream between the volcano and the area down towards the bottom left one, which is in between Mount La Laguna and Mount Todoki. And of course the top right is the cone itself, which is barely visible due to smoke and the fact that it's not shooting off that much material right now. And the observatory camera is up on the big mountain there and overlooking the whole scene. And unfortunately, we're not seeing too much of it, but it is in black and white, so we definitely see how much it's lighting up the area. And that lava flow continues to flow, and it continues to be very hot. So pretty cool and interesting to see, but I did want to kind of go through the earthquakes real quick. There were not anywhere near as many earthquakes in La Palma today, and if we get onto the earthquake map, and actually I should have maybe refreshed that one. I'm going to actually refresh the other one before we get there, and see if we can fix this little issue, and then we will see where's my other screen. There it is. This one will refresh fairly quickly, so it doesn't matter. We'll do it, and we'll wait. Come on, hurry up. Oh, it's taking forever now. There it goes. Anyhow, Canary Islands, of course, and oh, hey, look where the star is, right in one of the paths of the lava flow. That is neat, and that is a point or 2.1, and that's right at the top. It's 3 kilometers down, so that's interesting. Pressure crack, too much weight, I don't know. That could be it. But anyway, we're looking at the list, and there are not that many earthquakes. If we go back and we don't see anything over 4 at all. And when we move back, it doesn't take much here to see. Oh, hang on, we already ran it over. Right there is the first one of the day. And I think we only had, what, maybe 60 earthquakes there in the last 24 hours. Maybe 70. I don't know. I didn't count them all, but not as active as it was yesterday. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on. Let's pop over to the other one. It should have loaded up. Well, that's not the one I wanted to look at yet. Well, there we go. All right, that's the one we want to see, and I want to zoom in on that a little bit. And I refreshed it, and it's set on 24 hours. You can see at the top, we're going to pick on the 5s and more. We don't see any in the area. I'm going to zoom in a bunch, and we'll get it set so we can see a little bit better. And go to the ones that were 4 or more, and we still don't see any. So the ones that are 3 or more, up to a 4 are right there. So we had a 3.4 on the other side. This guy at 3.2 right there. 3 hours ago, 36 kilometers down. How far down is this guy? 36 kilometers. And what's this guy? 13 kilometers down. Kind of just gives you an idea of what's going on with these. 10 kilometers down for that 3.2, and 17 hours ago on that one, 11.4 kilometers down on that 3.2 as well. 3.3, 26 kilometers down. That's the odd one. That's kind of in between the two playing fields, and we'll describe that in a second. And here's another one, again, 25.8 kilometers down. So something definitely has changed in the routing and the path there. If we hit this other one, which is 2s and up, from a magnitude 2 or higher, and that is the total that we see for today. That is not a lot of earthquakes in comparison to what we've had before, and definitely doing its thing. A few more people popped in, wanted to say hi to you. We got Ronnie Rhino is back, Status Quo in the house, Manuel, welcome, and let's see, from Israel, Geoplanet Jane also in, as well as Frosty username. And let's see, who else snuck in here? Metal Rules, welcome back. And Myris Thomas La Baby. Okay, welcome. First time I seen that name in here, but glad to have you on board. Larry Vladika, welcome back. And also welcome back to Jack Timberlake. I don't know why you're looking for trolls. Let's see, what else we got going on? Mary Hicks also made it in. Welcome. Laura Rennie, I think I said you already. Roel, okay, yeah, we did talk about that volcano, so glad to have you on board. And let's see, who else did I miss? No, I think I got pretty much everyone there. If I did not call your name out, don't be offended, please. I try to do everybody and you know, say hello to you at least. And sometimes the chat gets going pretty quick and I don't see the names and I have to scroll a lot. Like Dream of a Hive, you know, sneaks in, grabs a cookie and hides in the back behind. Oh, Dream of a Hive, you didn't see Lucas's tree, the Cookie Monster's tree, or actually, hang on, that is, yeah, we got to show you Lucas's tree, just so you have a picture of it. Whoop, where'd it go? There it is. We'll stop that other thing. That Dream of a Hive, that's Lucas's tree, okay? And if you take a look at it very carefully, you'll recognize that blue figure right away. Anyway, it is. I don't know if that's actually Lucas's tree, but Annie says she snuck over there and took that picture. So I'm sticking with that story. It sounded good. Anyway, yeah, Cookie Monster. It is. That's an original tree. Love it. So, all cool. Gives cookies to Arizona Snowman. Oh yeah, sure. You probably took a bite out of each one and then gave it away. Just bugging you, Lucas. Okay, Laura Rennie says, why do I like it so much when Dr. Fox says hello to me? I guess I got a big ego. Laura Rennie, do you have a big ego? Oh, the thing is the whole idea behind of my stream here is I wanted to make it as a good relationship type thing between the audience and myself, and by acknowledging each one of you in the chat, like Lewis, who just came in, or Gabby, welcome, or Yvonne Kunkel, who just gave a thumbs up there. When I have everyone coming in, and when I mention their name and keep them happy, I got to figure out why that just did that. We try to be very accommodating and very family-like in here. And by doing that, it's really worked. It really does, and it creates a very I guess, family-like ambiance where everybody is okay to throw in their 2 bits worth and not worry about, if they're right or wrong. And your hypotheses are more than welcome as to what's going to happen or what may happen, or if you've seen something. We all work together and we make this the best stream we can, right? And Daryl R, he says, Doc, even though I'm reading this and the chat's not moving too fast, I just wanted to remind everyone, if you do want to ask me a question, do what Carol Gilbert did there, where she put my name with the @ and DrFox2000. That lights it up in red in my chat, or you don't even need the @ in front of it, and I can find it easier. But Daryl, I did see your question, so I'm going to read what you asked and see what there is. I have to ask the question, is there any negligible radiation from the lava ejected? And the response is no, there is not, which is a very good thing. We don't like lava having radiation. That would be that would really be bad. Juliet says, really oink my lava family. I enjoyed the chat. Also rewatch when I'm not able to see. Love the stream, Dr. Fox. We learned so much from this stream. Glad you're enjoying it. And Brian, Rock Rail fan, also back. And as well as Long-Haired Lava. Welcome. And okay, it's moving on me and it's hard to read. Ha! Drop in the seismic activity results in drop in lava flow 5 or so days later. And if we got theorized, yeah, and that can be a fact. It can happen. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get my other one going again here. I don't know why it would have quit on me, but we will see if we can get that back on there, and hopefully it won't quit this time. And we'll get rid of that extra noise. And oh, hang on, stream ended 23 seconds ago. Okay, well, let's put it on that one. Hopefully they restarted it. They may be doing the thing where they're only taking 12 hours at a time and then restarting the stream, so that's probably what they had done. But there we can see that it's still continuing on. Anyway, I wanted to get you guys over to Iceland, and I'm going to do that real quick. So our view has changed a little bit. We can see that it's dark and it's fuzzy. They did bring the camera back online. It was off for a while. And we do see that it's doing its thing. I did refresh the chart. I'm gonna just do that before I swing over there, and I'm gonna scroll it back to where I actually was, and let's see if we get back to there we go, should be on the money. Switching over to the rumble chart, and there is our activity at Ragnar Rock, and we don't see too much happening. This thing is up and down, as we see it doing its thing. So we don't see a heck of a lot happening there. But if we scroll down to the other one, which is the one under there we are, Grimsfjall, and that one, you take a look at the lines, and in here, remember what we kind of mentioned before. If we have this magic 4,000 line, that's kind of the spot. Somebody was saying they were seeing some smoke coming up earlier. Right now it looks like it's on a decline again here, but if all three colors are basically above that 4,000 line, that usually kind of indicates that we may have a volcanic eruption. So That can happen, and that actually works pretty good. But we are seeing this thing going up on a steady basis, and then we've seen a drop off here in these all three colors, right? So a slight drop. If it resumes going up again, we will probably see an eruption at Grimsvatn in the very near future. Now, it was also mentioned to me that it's over 50 meters of ice has melted now. That's 150 feet of ice has basically melted away, and that is a lot of ice. That's a lot of ice. Anyway, I'm gonna refresh the earthquake map as soon as I can find it, and make sure I've got the latest and greatest earthquakes. That way we can see what's going on, and of course we keep an eye on this stuff here. So, all right, there we go. That's our updated map. I'll move it up just a little bit there, and again on the side here you can see the age of the eruption, or sorry, age of the earthquake in comparison to the color. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on. Anyhow, if we zoom in on the northern area, majority of everything that we see is older and really not anything of significance. This spot here, I think, is yeah, from today, 1.62 kilometers down. Okay, so that makes you wonder, and that happened at 5 a.m. There's another tiny little spot right there, and that is also at 8 a.m. or 5 minutes after, 0.62 kilometers down. So that's actually not very deep, and makes you wonder what's going on there. But because it's only a couple of little shakers there, it kind of makes you wonder, you know, is it just some kind of cave that fell in or something? Again, this is from yesterday, so we're going to leave that alone. And this is the volcano Astja, and Astja was said to be on the rise, but we've seen it rise and fall and rise and fall, so I'm not sure what status we want to really give it. Right now we don't see any new earthquakes here today, so Astja is being very quiet, and let's go over here. Well, we'll look at this stuff. Okay, so let's pick this guy first because he's out on his own. That was from yesterday, 2 kilometers down, 0.9. This guy is from yesterday as well, 2.1, 3 kilometers down, indicating that there is a little bit of movement. Now here we get into a little bit of a swarm, and this is our culprit. This is Grimsvatn, and Grimsvatn is had a few little earthquakes. 1.4, 1 kilometer down. That is interesting. A 1, and it doesn't give a depth. It must be right close to the surface. Another one, a 1.3, not too far down because it's doesn't show a depth. A 1 right there. And here's another little guy, 0.6, and these are all very close to the surface. This is 4 kilometers down, 1.1. So, will there be a live stream when La Palma volcano stops? There will still be a live stream. We will be doing streaming. We may take a break for a little while, a short one. Anyway, showing a couple more of these. 0.6, 1 kilometer down. You know, when we see those 1 kilometer down, it's not very far underneath the ground, and you kind of gotta go, okay, what's going on there? All right, so anyway, we've got that little swarm. Definitely have lost about 50 meters in ice. That's like 150 feet of ice at least. 160 feet. That's a lot of ice that has melted, and very interesting. I don't know if these are new over here. I think maybe we'll double check them. I think these are all from yesterday. Yeah, that's yesterday's. And could be some shifting because we have ice loss in certain areas. Things will shift, and you may see multiple earthquakes because of it, right? So we're not sure where this water is coming out. Whether it's flowing underneath in here, whether it's coming on this side, whether it's flowing out these areas, and it has so many potential flow spots that it can get into depending on where it's going. So I don't know exactly where it's coming, but it's interesting. And Doug Anderson, welcome, and Dr. Fox, under the ground or under the ice? I'm not sure I understand your question. If they're showing a measurement there, typically it's under the ice, or sorry, under the ground. If we're showing one without a measurement, that can potentially be in the ice itself, and it's from what I was told that if they don't put a measurement as far as depth, that they consider it a surface quake. Okay, so anything above ground is considered a surface quake. Anyway, let's do that. We'll take a look over here. We don't see too much action here today. This guy, I think, was yesterday's as well. Yeah, 1.5, 16 kilometers down. This little guy, yesterday's as well, 8 kilometers down, a 0.6 in magnitude. And when we get into this area, this is Hekla. And Hekla doesn't have a heck of a lot going on. From today, 0.4, 8 kilometers down on that little quake. The other ones appear all to be older ones. I'm going to just click on him just to double check. 0.4, 10 kilometers down. So I'm not seeing anything major happening here at Hekla. So when they talk about eruption possibilities, I'm more inclined to think that over here at Grimsvatn, we're going to see a little bit more. So that's that location there. Anyway, let's pop out to the Reykjanes Peninsula real quick so I can get through this. And we see a few more here, new ones in this little cluster from today, 0.0, 1 kilometer down. So definitely there's another little guy right there, 0.6, 4 kilometers down. That was actually from yesterday. So not there much there. This guy is all on its own. 1.27 kilometers down. I have no idea why in the middle of nowhere it would do that, but it did. And anyway, we're going to pop off to our Reykjanes Peninsula, is the entire area here. This up in the top left, or right I should say, is the city of Reykjavik. Right here is the Keflavik Airport. Boy, my tongue is not working. And of course, down on the bottom here, this is Grindavik, and the Blue Lagoon, just so you know what area it's in. And we see a bunch of little speckles here, and these I think are all very fresh. Yeah, 0.5, 5 kilometers down if we get on these other little ones. So that little tiny swarm is containing 0.3, and that's 4 kilometers down. And again, this is at 10 a.m. kind of thing. Just wanted to see what these other ones were. Yeah, this one is at 3:30 a.m., 0.3, again 5 kilometers down. And then we got this lonely guy out here, and that is at 10 a.m. as well. 4 kilometers down and 0.3. So that is over in the area just a little ways away from, this is the Blue Lagoon and the power station. So this is on the other side towards our volcano. And when we say our volcano, of course, I'm talking about the one that we were looking at there, the one we can't see too well, which sits right about here in this valley. And this is Geldingadalur and Meridalier Valley, Upper Meridalier or Southern Meridalier, this one with the lake in it, which is not there anymore, by the way. That area is not Haggy and then not Creaky on the other side here. So gives you a little bit of an idea of what's going on. We don't see, and this is Kilauea, we don't see anything major or new out here. These are from yesterday, I believe. So things are quiet. Oh, no, that's actually from today. My bad. 0.5, 5 kilometers down. And then there's another little guy right there. We'll take a look at him real fast. And I'm about to get bopped, so I better hurry up. Another 0.5, 5 kilometers down. Okay, break. Yes, I'm going to go do the break. I'm just going to finish this up, and we'll just back out a little bit and kind of let you know. And we do see a couple new ones here from today, 2.16 kilometers down. And we've seen them in little swarms here before, so not sure what that's going to mean. And then again, these are brand new here. And 1:39 a.m., 1.59 kilometers down. This is at 8 a.m., 2.11 kilometers down. So gives you a general idea of what's going on in Iceland, and we are going to leave it at that for right now. We'll get you back over to La Palma, and we will continue. Actually, we'll see if our 4 screens are still good. Yeah, I will leave it here. So for those who are in here, and if you are enjoying the show, and if you have not yet hit that like button, please do consider hitting the like button if you feel we've earned it. Also, if you're new and you have not yet subscribed, and you want to see more of these shows, by all means hit that subscribe button. While you're there, nail that bell for the notifications. That way you will get notified when we do have the next stream on. On that note, I am going to go and get myself off of here, because I'm going to get in trouble if I don't. Otherwise, I'm going to be bad. That deleted message thing is error button push. What? Sorry. Oh, error. Okay. Yeah, no worries. It happens, Douglas. Don't panic. Piggy photo for just for a second. Oh, what? Please put on Piggy's photo just for a second. No, I'm gonna go for a break. We'll talk about Piggy's photos afterwards. Speaking of Piggy's photos, you'll be able to see some bacon seeds when I come back from my break. Dominique, what's the matter? What are you looking at? Okay, I'm gonna go for a break, so please stick around, and we will get into our stuff shortly here. When I come back from my break, we will look at our bacon seeds for today. And then we will see if we can mosey on over to Hawaii and see what's happening over there. So don't go away. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, I've got the microphone back on and rested my voice just a little bit. And I see we're getting close to 200 likes. Let's see if we can get those likes up there just a little bit more and get it pushed over 200. That would really be awesome. Thank you, Yvonne, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I had my Pepsi drink, and I will probably drink another shot of Pepsi here right away. Anyway, I did want to throw in, boy, I got to clear my throat again. That Pepsi really does me in. Anyway, I see the likes went up to 200. Awesome, you guys. I do appreciate that. Up and over. So, what I was going to mention here is, of course, later tonight, I am going to attempt to do the Candy Cane Lane stream. And that is, I'm going to take my laptop into the van, and I will head over to Candy Cane Lane, and we'll attempt to do it that way. I do have a plan B if the laptop doesn't work. Unfortunately, the laptop is supposed to do it in 1080p. Our plan B, though, unfortunately, is only going to do it in 720, if that's the case. But we'll try and see what happens with that. So that's going to be roughly around 7 p.m. Again, if you have that bell notification turned on, then you will be able to be on there and be, hey, Linda Schoof calling shotgun. I thought Piggy already did that for this ride. Unless you two want to share that front seat. Piggy said something about she needs her trotter to have enough space, so she needs a good area there. I have 4 cats, lots of meow. Okay, Linda and I are shotgun to protect the leg. Oh, okay. That's it. Okay, cool. Anyhow, let's get over to our bacon seeds. So, Piggy, I know you sent me a few, but I'm only going to show 2 today, and I'll keep the other ones in reserve just in case we need them. So this is a friendly looking little snout, and of course wearing some kind of a Christmas dress. What? Paulzilla, you can't call the driver's seat. I already got that. And Piggy and Linda are going to be holding my laptop, so they need to be aware of that too. Unless she changes things on there. I hope she doesn't. Anyway, we'll see. I will get back in the bit back of the van. Yeah, lots of space in the back. Everybody can pile in. So, anyway, this is a beautiful bacon seed, and I thought we'd share that. And here comes another one, and you will enjoy it as well. This is more festive, and that is a little letter going to Santa Claus. And Jojo throws in a 10-pound super chat. Have a Pepsi and the lovely lava cookie or 2 on me. I love the streams, DrFox2000. Thank you, Jojo. That's an awesome 10-pound super chat, and really do appreciate it. For those who don't know, I don't have the stream monetized. We do have the super chats on if you want to help out that way, but no monetization, so this support does help out and definitely pays for the power bill and things like that, right? So just so you know. But I like that picture, and that is a wonderful little piggy, and yeah, it looks cute. He almost looks like he's expecting something for Christmas. Yvonne, yeah, Mars and me want what? Want a road trip to Mount St. Helens? Yvonne. Maybe in the summer next year. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Because I wouldn't mind doing that. Actually, it would be a pretty cool road trip. Is your clock time, please. What? If you turn on, my clock time should be 3:16 p.m. is my time. But if you turn on your timestamp thing, you can take a look at that. Anyway, where did I want to go here? I wanted to go to Hawaii. We'll click on that, but that's not the one. I wanted to do it this way. And there is Kilauea last night at 23:41. And I wanted to share that with you guys. And then I don't even know what it looks like there today. I did not get a chance to refresh things. I hear noise. Where's that coming from? I heard noise. The only one with volume on is that one over there. We're going to turn that off. Anyway, that's not a very good view right now. So obviously, Paul, are you there? And the answer to that other stuff is no. There's no gold in there. That's too spread out. You need quartz in the when it's in tubes or in flow cracks rather than on the surface. You're likely not to find too much. You say I'm buffering. I'm looking at my bit rate here, and yes, we do have the bit rate going up and down a little bit. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe we have some issue. It's stable again. Hopefully it will be okay. Anyhow, that was Hawaii there. Let's see if we can find that darn map, where to go. And we'll get it on here, and we'll shrink it up just a little bit. Whoop, wrong button, this button. Okay, so I'll just zoom out a little bit so you can actually see where you're at in regards to the Hawaiian Islands. And Oahu there, Maui Me's home, right there. And this is where Paulzilla lives. Okay, so anyway, and Paulzilla found those quartz remnants on top of the lava rocks there, and he's all gung-ho. Anyway, we're gonna zoom in on that swarm that continues to happen. Earthquakes galore in here, 2.3. That's kind of average, and again, this is 2.3 as well, and they're about the same depth, 18.6, 19.3 miles, so roughly around 31 kilometers down, and it continues to do that, and not too much else going on. I did kind of wanted to peek out here. This is our Loihi, is the seamount. That's probably going to be the next island of Hawaii if it ever makes it up. But that one is starting to come up. It's not erupting right now, but we do see that it had some activity with seismic stuff in the recent past here. So anyway, zooming in on Kilauea's crater, it's right there, and of course we have all kinds of cameras and things. I see they got some new cameras. This is interesting. Didn't see those before. Unfortunately, we got bad views, so unless they doubled it up. K1, I think we got it doubled up. They might have overdone it here, but they do have tilt meters as well as GPS, gas monitoring, and these other things are basically your seismometers, and you can take a look and see where you have interesting things in them, like this here, which is probably a little quake somewhere doing its thing. So Dominique throws in a $20 super chat. Thank you very much, Dominique, for that kind support. Really do appreciate it. You are amazing. Thanks. I appreciate it. That is cool. So anyway, having looked at that, it gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on, and it's almost like just another normal day in Hawaii with it doing its thing. So pretty awesome, pretty cool. Manly Williams, anything in now in La Palma? Oh yeah, we were just there. We're going to Hawaii. We'll get back to La Palma. Don't worry, it'll be next again. I did want to, though, see if I can bring up the other map of our worldwide volcanoes, and I think, no, not there. Hang on, why is that not showing? There it is. Okay, so I didn't refresh this one, so it made a couple of the dates on there, kind of highlighted them in here. Nevertheless, it does show what's going on around the world as far as, first off, our ring of fire, which is kind of around here like this, and that gives you pretty much all the volcanoes that are active around the world. The circles are depicting earthquakes, of course. The yellow triangles are inactive volcanoes. The orange ones are the ones that are kind of semi-active, cooking up something and may erupt. And of course, the red ones are considered erupting. So that's kind of where we're at. We do know that yesterday we had some more coming out of Fuego. And I want to see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. Fuego is in Costa Rica, I believe. Is that Fuego? No, that's not Fuego. There it is. Sorry, it's in Honduras. My bad. I thought it was down there somewhere, but so that one is definitely doing its thing. November 2nd is when it started to go, and things, they showed an ash advisory, so gives you a pretty good idea of what this stratovolcano is doing. And it was spewing out more lava yesterday evening anyway, or at least a fire fountain of sorts. So gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on around the world as far as Kamchatka. Where is Kamchatka at? Geoplanet Jane. What is it, down in here as well, or where? I need to know where it is roughly to be able to point to it, because I'm not familiar with all of them. I was wondering if you could make the link to this map and inject it into Nightbot. We'll have to do that. Oh, Russia, Dr. Fox. Okay. Kamchatka, that'd be over here somewhere, wouldn't it? On one of these guys. They're right there, yeah. So, yeah, they're showing that as active. That's why it's a different name. Rusty Bolts throws in a 10-pound super chat. Sorry, Doc, but too much Pepsi, no good. Try lemon/lime juice. Better for you. I will definitely consider that. Thank you, Rusty Bolts. And, you know, for those Rusty Bolts, all you have to do is just soak them in a little bit of Pepsi or Coke, and we'll get that rust right off of there. But thank you kindly for that 10-pound super chat. Awesome support. Do appreciate it. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to try to zoom in on that area a little bit more here. And that kind of defines where they are. So that's it right there. And yeah, it's in on the Russian peninsula out there. The other one out here too is this guy, and so both of them are Kamchatka. That must be the Kamchatka area or something. Why do they have them doubled up? Or maybe the same guy named them? I have no idea. But nevertheless, they're both showing active, and don't know anything about them. Lots of active stuff and strange fauna and or flora and fauna there too. Okay, cool. And all right, we'll put it back to where I roughly had it. And again, this one is, I'm going to copy the link and just drop it in the channel for right now. I will, however, see if I can get that in later on. There's the link to this particular page. So if you guys want to go peruse it, by all means do so. Anyway, looking at, we are just about at the break time again. Let's get back over to La Palma. And here's our fire continuing with that lava that's pushing through. And of course, this is the lava that is still streaming from the volcano downward. And the volcano itself is a little bit more in a shrouded state here. They zoomed in a whole bunch, so it's harder to see what's actually happening. But you can see sparks coming up. Definitely some tephra flying out of there. Just not as brilliantly as we had seen it before, and that is partially due to smoke and clouds. There's a lot of steam. There we go. We got some stuff happening there now. Sparkles. They lit the sparkle cannon. Okay, cool. And of course, since I am going to go on a break right away, we'll put it back to the 4-screen display here. That way you can watch it on all 4. And on that note, I am going to say, hey, if you're enjoying this and you haven't hit that like button yet, please do consider doing so. If you're new and you have not yet subscribed, consider doing that subscribe button. And I'm writing things down. Boy. Hard to write and talk and things at the same time. Okay, there we go. Got that written down. And then the other one is that one. So, okay. Sorry, I'm one-track mind. Have to write things down here. For some reason, I like to keep track of things. Okay, there we go. All right, got that written down. Anyhow, looks pretty awesome, pretty cool coming out of the volcano, and we do still see decent activity, so definitely worthy of watching some more. Anyway, I'm your host, DrFox2000. I am going to take that break, so please don't go away, and we'll be delivering you another half hour of wonderful, fine stuff coming up here, and we'll bounce around a little bit, so hopefully everything will be good. So, all right, just made another note there. All right. It's these things. I like to write things down, that way I can keep track of things. All right, guys, thank you, and I'm going to go for that 5-minute break. Back in 5. Keep smiling, play nice in the lava. No catching the tephra. I know they look like decent sparks, but don't do it. Oh, they're switching things. Maybe I'll let them show the aerial view here. Let's see if we can get over there. And I'll leave it there. I'll switch it back during my break. So, pretty cool, pretty awesome. Don't go away. I'll be back in 5. Okay, I got the microphone back on, but I still have to take a drink of Pepsi. Okay, I had my Pepsi. Peggy, is your cat going crazy yet? Poppets, where are you? Poppets. Oh, I'm trying to drive the cat crazy. Welcome, and glad everyone is here. Dr. Fox, whisper louder. No, I'll just talk. It's all good. My cat's ears just went back. Oh. I gotta like cats. I like all creatures. They're wonderful. Anyway, let's see. Oh, some email just came in. Oh, we gotta show that one. I gotta save that one. Where am I gonna save it? Oh, okay. Yep, we can do it there. I will see if I can do that. Oh, don't bombard me, Lisa. Ew. Oh my God. Okay. Those are like little itty bitties. Okay, I will have to show some of these. Oh, I want to click on this one. Anyway, welcome everyone, and glad to have you back on board here. I'm just got a couple emails here. I gotta save these and then work on getting them on the screen, and we'll see what we can do with that. So just hang in there. Be good. These are cute little critters, and I do want to share them with you. It's all good, guys. All good. So, all right, I've saved them. I'm going back to my screen here so I can see what's going on in the chat. What's your email address? I forgot. Dominique, it is, get yourself ready to write it down. It's DrFox, like Dr. Fox, at Shaw, which is SHAW .ca. So DrFox at SHAW.ca. That's Dr. Fox at shaw.ca is the email. So please go ahead and email if you like. And I just want to remind everyone that yes, I do appreciate all the emails that do come in. Sometimes we cannot use everything that comes in to us. There may be copyright issues with some of it. There may be other issues, or it may be I approach it in a slightly different manner. Rather than showing the actual picture, I run through a whole spiel. The picture, though, does instill an idea, and we try to run with it. So just so you guys know that. And you know, there's a lot of stuff that we have on here that people do send in, and we do appreciate every last little bit of it. Sometimes we just can't use all of it. So just so you guys know. Leo Carlson also made it in. Welcome, Leo. That's all good. I'm slow, Dominique. I will do that again. So if you have it written down, it's DrFox at SHAW.ca. I hope that's good. All one word, also in the house. Welcome, and glad to have you here. Let's see. Okay. Terry, I live on a scientific volcano ridge. Ah, cool. Hopefully it won't blow. I can spell correctly. One fish, your spelling is atrociously correct. Like it. Okay, all good. Anyway, this is what we are looking at, and it is the scene of what's going on there. And if we pop around again, that's the lava, and the other guys are showing different scenes with people talking right now, so we will stay away from theirs for temporarily. Maybe we'll go have another look above the clouds just to see what that camera looks like. And it is awful grainy right now, and but you do see where the bright lava flow areas are, and that is our volcano is sitting down in here in that area, and a good portion of this light is from the volcano flow, and the other light is from Los Llanos, from the city there. So that's kind of how that works out, and it does light up the sky. If there's all that smoke and ash in the air, definitely lights it up. So pretty cool, and like seeing that. Anyway, wanted to pop over and see what the weather is like, and we will I'm going to refresh that weather map just so I have it as a new clean fresh map, I hope. Let's see if I do that again. I'm going to do it though this way, get rid of that, and then refresh it. There we go. Puts it back to today. So this is what I want. Let's go over to that weather map. Of course, here's our the Canary Islands in general, and there we go. Get them all in there. And La Palma right here. And right now we're looking at the temperature, and it's showing about 17 to 19 C depending on where you are. Out here 22 C, out in the ocean a little bit, but the in general it's not that warm, but it's still pretty good there. Let's go to wind speed. It kind of gives you the idea of what's coming along. Pretty windy as far as I'm concerned on the windward side, and of course it slows down a whole bunch less on the wayward side. And you can see the differences in some areas as low as 3 kilometers an hour, and that would be blowing that smoke out into the Atlantic, of course, to give you a better idea of where it's going, and that will probably end up wrapping around that big storm, probably getting sucked up into this area here. If it does get through, some of it will end up going this way, but I'm not overly concerned with it right now as far as sending out too much more ash across the pond to the Caribbean. I think we've seen most of that, and everything else is being kind of pulled back up into this stream here. So most of it will be dropping into the ocean, which is absolutely fine. And let's see. So we kind of looked at that from that standpoint. We wanted to go to precipitation to see what's going on there. We do see a cloud or a little bit of precipitation on that side. There you go. And I didn't know it did that when you zoomed that close. But that gives you an idea of where that is raining a little bit, and not too much coming down, but we do see Santa Cruz is definitely getting some showers, and if this moves across accordingly, they'll get a little bit for a while, and some heavier rain in the middle here. So all cool, and we'll back out a whole bunch here, and actually we'll put it back on, we can leave it there actually, on that, just to kind of give a little bit of an idea of where this stuff is going. I wanted to go back down here to Indonesia to see our other volcano here, and of course they are getting one heck of a storm coming through there right now. and I'm not sure if that's an official cyclone or not, but that's your island of Java. This area is East Java. This is where our new volcano there, Semeru. Well, it's not new. It's been erupting every 10 years or so, and it erupted again. We showed a video of that earlier. So that's kind of what's happening down there. And if we zoom back out, I'm not liking that area. What is this stuff here? No, no, go away. This is where I am, and this is where that stuff is. And you all know how much I don't like that stuff. And look where it's coming. Where's it gonna go? It's gonna go down there. Okay, I'm not happy. Okay, that's a depressing map. Let's get off of that. Oh no, let's not look at temperature either. Oh, burr. Yeah, you notice what it says over here in those areas? Minus 20, minus 30. That's in these areas, okay, and it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, I don't want to be there. Minus 34, minus 36. For those who don't know what long johns are, you might want to invest in some if you're coming here. Minus 37, I don't know. How cold are we here? Minus 34. Alert, the most northern point in our country that has people in it is up here, minus 31 degrees Celsius. So pretty darn cold. And yeah, all along the top here is considered the North Pole. So very, very cold up there. And yeah, you don't want to mess with that. I'd rather be somewhere where it's kind of warm. Okay, on that note, let's get back to something that's got a little bit more warmth to it. Yeah, you know what, Paulzilla? Actually, I've been thinking about that. Seriously, it would be pretty cool living out there on the Big Island. I think that would be an awesome thing to be able to walk down to my local Kilauea and watch it in person. I think that would be pretty cool. So anyhow, looking at, we're on the last 10 minutes or so, 9 minutes of the stream for today. And I do want to say thank you to all of those people who are participating, and really do appreciate all of you being here. And again, I want to kind of mention that, yes, tonight, somewhere around 6:30 or 7 p.m. my time, we'll be doing the stream from my vehicle, and we will be going down Candy Cane Lane to look at Christmas lights. And hopefully it will work. I do have plan A and plan B. As far as being able to get the stream up and running, because doing it mobile is always a little bit more difficult. I just want to kind of mention something that can happen is it may not work so well on plan A, and I may have to resort to plan B to get it all up and running, and it'll be lower quality, but still it'll be fun. So we'll see how that goes. Will there be music, Dr. Fox? Please say no. Barbarian, no. There will not be music. I'm sorry. I can't sing for you. I'll be busy driving, so I won't be able to play the banjo and sing your songs. I'm really sorry. I hope that suits your needs. Tina Sassy was -4 when I went to watch the Man United footy match. -4, brr. Yeah, it's cold here. Yay! All right. What's the matter, Barbarian? You don't like music? Or not the same repetitive soundtrack forever and ever. And yeah, so we are going to do that road trip tonight, just so everybody knows. Play music on the sound system. Yeah, no. Geoplanet Jane, that's one of the things is you can't turn your radio on as soon as you have a local radio station. You end up getting nailed for copyright issues. So we have to be really, really careful when we're out and about, and it's always that way. So gotta go. Okay, Billy Bob Joe, take care. We'll see you. Liz Markman Moyler, at what time? Welcome, Liz. And I figure somewhere around between 6:30 and 7 my time. So about, let's see, this ends at 4, so about 2.5 hours to 3 hours from now is when it should be, roughly. So hopefully you can make it, and hopefully everything will be good. So again, 2.5 to 3 hours from the top of the hour here, which is in about 4 or 5 minutes, I guess. So hopefully that makes it good for you. Played old music, not copyrighted. When I'm out there driving, it's not so easy to turn around and get piped up music working. So 3 a.m. there. Wow. Well, it's Saturday night though, or Sunday morning, Liz. You can stay up, can't you? Unless you got to work. Yes, in 2 hours. Frosty, 2.5 hours to 3 hours. So, okay. Judy is leaving. Take care, Judy McClelland, and have yourself a good one. Be good, keep smiling, keep happy. And Yona comes in at the end of the stream. Welcome, Yona. And we're going on a road trip in about 2.5 hours, Yona. So you can hop in the van with us, and we're going on a road trip to go see what it looks like, and Candy Cane Lane. And can we listen to the music of our choice? Unfortunately, no music. Not with all of you in the van. You guys would make too much noise. Won't hear the music anyway. OFU Lux. Welcome from Luxembourg. Glad to have you on board. And just wrapping up the things here on the stream today. Just want to see what else is going on. They're still talking about lava flows on the other one. And they're kind of showing what is still going down there, I guess. Yeah, they're still showing the lava flows and stuff. So, but they've got commentary going on, so I want to stay off of there. And I don't know how well those guys work with non-commercialized streams like this for educational purposes. So, bah humbug, barbarian. You're right. No, Don Arnold, you can't. The front seat's already full. Piggy and Linda are already there. They're going to hold the laptop. So, no, you can't, Don. You're way too late for that. And Paul Zilla tried to call the driver's seat, and I told him, no, you can't. That's mine. Spion Claw, welcome. Glad to have you on board right at the end of the stream. Pretty cool. Duchess of Elements. Yo, Dr. Fox. Okay, welcome. And Philippe Dominguez. I don't know what you are trying to do, but maximum 5 emojis. And please, if you're going to turn around and put something constructive. Thank you. Penny Lane also here. I'm sitting in the back of the van. Okay, cool. And it'll all be good, you guys. We'll see what happens. Like I say, we're going to give it a whirl. I have plan A and plan B in place, so we are going to see what we're doing. Are we taking, what? All taking Dr. Fox's van? Yes. That's what's going to happen. Everybody in the back. I mean, if we can fit 200 people in a Nissan Micra, I'm sure the van that's a lot bigger, we can get at least 300 in there. Okay. Yeah, we had over 300 in Iceland. Yeah, actually, I think so, Piggy. It was at one point when we started out there, it was pretty large amount of people in there. So, bring snacks. Yeah, you guys bring your own snacks. I'm not supplying snacks for 200 or 300 people. That's too much. Um, Besides, where are you going to put all the garbage? I grew up on the horse farm. Oh, okay. I didn't grow up on a horse farm. Joe Sunflower, guys, I have been there just poorly tonight, waiting for a nurse to come out. If they don't send me to the hospital, I'm jumping back in the back of your van for Candy Cane Lane. Okay, Joe Sunflower. Well, hope you don't have anything too serious happening there, and you can join us. Bringing my what? Keg generator. Keg generator? Okay. All right. Is that some kind of boombox? Okay. Camera is shaking, but it's not an earthquake. It's the wind. This shot is very, very zoomed in, Jojo, and that's the problem. This is actually, I'm just trying to think of which camera that actually is. That's the, no, so that's the one down at the harbor, and they're shooting quite a long ways with that, so that's why it's shaking. When you really zoom in like that, any little vibration or wind will make that happen. Thank you all for joining, Dr. Fox. Oink to all. Yep. Pardon me. Let's see. Okay. I'll pay off the onions. It's no onions. No big deal. No drinking and driving, Zilla. Well, you guys can. I'm designated driver. So all good. All good. Karen is here too. I didn't see you earlier. Just wanted to say hello. And anyhow, we are looking at time. It is that time of the day, and unfortunately, they're still showing bad scenes on the other one here, which I can't really do anything with. And that guy there. So I'm going to put it back to the shaky cam, unfortunately, and. Undesignated driver. Yeah, sure, undesignated. I'm the only one with the keys. Anyhow, let's throw that up there. Thank you for watching the stream, everyone. Sorry about the shaky lens thing, because they're zoomed in so far. That's why it is doing that, and it doesn't take much to give it a little jar and shake it. On that note, again, so in about 2.5 to 3 hours is when we will be doing the Candy Cane Lane drive, and we'll see what happens, and hopefully everything will be good. Have a week up the right time, or okay, have to wake up at the right time, Dr. Fox. Okay, Henrietta, and good evening. I didn't see you there earlier. Well, I did see you, but I didn't say anything. Sherry Fisher throws in a $20 super chat. Thank you. That's awesome, Sherry. I do appreciate it. Really good support. Let's see. LR looks like an explosion. LR, that's the lava flow going through, and it may have had an explosion in there. They may have had some propane tanks or something. That can always happen. Annie, can you show the picture again? Paulzilla missed it. Okay, I will. I'll do that because that was kind of neat. Anyway, this wasn't the picture, but I want to turn the other one on here. Just give me a second. There it is, and that is the picture of the day. I'm going to turn that other one off in the background. Okay, so apparently what happened is Annie snuck into Lucas Snow's house and took a picture of his tree, and that's what it looks like. It's the Cookie Monster. For those who don't know, you see the big eyeballs on top and everything. So that is what it is. Yes, the Cookie Monster is blue, Yona. So that's what it is. Anyway, let's get it back to the other one. I just figured I'd throw that in there. And pretty cool, pretty cool. So we'll leave that there. And on that friendly note, take care, everyone. Be good. Hopefully, we'll see you all join me for the drive through Candy Cane Lane later. And so about 2.5 to 3 hours from now, we'll give that a shot. Who doesn't know who Cookie Monster is? Yeah, actually, believe it or not, Ronnie Rhino, there's people that have no idea. But it is what it is. On that note, though, I'm going to get off of here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, my moderators. You guys have been awesome. Thank you to my super chatters. And I'm going to just, I still have to write Sherry down here. Okay, so my super chatters today for, let's see, where are we here? Gotta look and see. So we had Rusty Bolts, Dominique, Jojo, and Sherry Fisher. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Really awesome of you, and certainly does help out. And thank you kindly for your support. I do appreciate all of the mods in here tonight, and of course Arizona Snowman, Piggy, Paulzilla, and C&D Boy. You guys did an outstanding job as usual, so thank you very much. And thank you to all of the people in here. Really do appreciate each and every one of you, and hope that you enjoyed the stream today. So on your way out today, yeah, hot chocolate for tonight. That'd be a good idea. You guys, if you haven't hit that like button yet, before you leave, give it a quick shot. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing that if you feel that we've earned that subscription. And take care, everyone. All the best. And please, remember, tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and I'll see you guys later on for a Candy Cane Lane drive. Bye for now. Thank you. Oink, 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 oink. I did it. Oink, 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 oink. Before I leave. Oink. Bye, everyone.